Hey, Mark here with a quick cloud definition of containers. Alright, so containers have been the new hotness for the last 2 years or so. Most people associate Docker with containers, and Docker's done a phenomenal job as a company and originally as an open source project, which is now called Moby, because Docker has a whale for an icon and Moby's a whale, and everybody gets that. He's also an electronic artist, but still, Moby is now the open source project for containers, and essentially the Docker format for containers is the container format. And what containers are, you can think of them simply as a zip file for your application. They're an easy way to package up your application, its immediate dependencies, and some of its interface requirements from the operating system in a way that you can reuse and send around and deploy quite easily. So literally what I build on my laptop, I can ship off to a cloud service and they can execute that container, and I have a high level of assurance that it's going to operate the same way in both places. That's a problem we've been trying to solve for a really long time, and if you have a large code base and are still deploying applications in a sort of traditional manner, containers are probably a good solution to some of the dependency and deployment challenges within your chain. So really simply just continue to think of containers as a zip file for your application. It contains your dependencies, some of the required interfaces, and it lets you take your application where you need it and send it where you need it and make sure that it'll run the same regardless of where it is.